Been a busy day of developing news. So the body found in the trunk of a Tesla registered to popular music artist David is that of a teenage girl missing since April of last year. Fox 11's Christina Gonzalez live in Lake Elsinore. This stunning development in this case. Christina.
Yeah, her name was Celeste Rivas. She was last seen leaving her home here back in 2024. Her family thought she was missing. She was declared missing back then. They had no idea there could even be a connection to the body in the Tesla until they got a call from TMZ last week. Now, keep in mind that David has been cooperating with authorities. He has not been named a person of interest, let alone a suspect. But at this point, this concert in Seattle, the next concert date, has been canceled, and people here are saying, what's going on? Take a look.
No.
Few words from those arriving at the Lake Elsinore home where 15-year-old Celeste Rivas disappeared in April of 2024. Her family has just found out that it is her partially dismembered body that was found in the trunk of a Tesla, registered to popular singer-songwriter David Anthony Burke, known by the stage name David. TMZ broke the girl's identification after speaking to her mother.
It was a very heart-wrenching conversation. She was very upset and said that all she knew is that, her daughter had been missing all of this time. She told us that she was aware that there was a boyfriend named David.
And that her daughter had a tattoo with the letters "sh" on her right index finger.
That the color of the ink of that tattoo was red, which was something that police had not released to the public.
The singer, who has been cooperating with police, had continued his tour after the body was discovered, but he just canceled his next date in Seattle.
But it just seemed odd to us that, gosh, your car, such a grisly discovery in your car, and that you're just out on tour. You would think that, you'd want to find out what happened here, because this is just a very bizarre case.
Especially because one of his videos actually features a body being put in the trunk of a car.
It's just eerie considering what ended up happening in David's car.
I just hope that the truth comes forward.
Celeste's neighbors on the street she grew up at.
Justicia.
Justice is what family and friends are asking for.
Whatever happened could happen to someone else, and it's just scary.
Now, again, at this point, I want to emphasize David. He's been cooperating with authorities, supposedly, but his next tour date, the one in Seattle, was canceled. He's supposed to be in San Francisco Friday and then come here to the Greek. We haven't heard from those venues yet. We have reached out. We have yet to hear back from LAPD. We'll keep you updated. I'm Christina Gonzalez, live, Lake Elsinore. Back to you in the studio.
All right.
Okay, so you guys heard was supposed to be happened to Celeste Rivas, the young girl who turned 15 years old on September 7th of this year. I'm not too familiar with the singer. He's a young guy. I guess he has a couple of songs that went viral on TikTok, and he blew up. He got a lot of fame because of those two records. And one of those two songs is a song called Romantic Homicide. And we're gonna talk about how that song is connected to the young girl's death. All right, so this is the girl here on the right, my right, should be your right too, those of you at home, and this is the singer here on the left. Like I said, I'm not too familiar with his music. What I did read about him is that he just broke into the scene about 3 years ago in 2022 with that song Romantic Homicide, and it was another song too. Let's see. It was a song called Here With Me. This is according to people.com. And it says here that singer David is under investigation after the body of the 15-year-old Celeste Rivas was found in his impounded car on September 8th. The artist, whose real name is David Anthony Burke, initially started out as a YouTuber creator before he rose to fame as a musician. He became well known after releasing the 2022 songs Romantic Homicide and Here With Me, which both became viral songs on TikTok. Okay. Now, according to the girl's family, she disappeared on April 5th, 2024. And according to the Los Angeles Police Department, they found the body on September 8th of this month, which was a day after she turned 15 years old. And notice this. From the day that she disappeared on April 5th, 2024, to the day that her body was found, she was found 521 days later. And of course, that's the 98th prime number. And in gematria, her full name is Celeste Rivas Hernandez. Her full name equals 98. Right? She disappeared for 521 days, the 98th prime number. And they found her body on 9/8, like the number 98. And notice the singer, who's 20 years old, he was born on March 28th. From the day that they found the body, which was on the September 8th of this year, to what would be his 21st birthday, they found the body 201 days before his birthday. You guys should all know about this number 201. It's very important because in gematria, the Jesuit order equals 201, like Order of Illuminati. This is the number that identifies the Jesuits, the people behind the creation of these singers and the people behind these rituals, because that's what this is. Whether or not he actually committed these crimes, we won't ever fully know. But just know that the reason he's in the headlines for this story is part of the, I guess, this part of the celebrity contract, if you get what I mean. You know, you want to be a big star, have a big record. These are the things you have to do. And especially the people of color. You guys know how they love to shame people of color. This is another example of this, of racial shaming. Because if you guys notice, going back to this song that I was that seems to be connected to this girl's death. Notice TMZ put out today that the song, it went up 102 spots, and it's currently at number 42 on the Spotify charts. 102 spots, and it's now at 42. Notice in gematria, slavery is 102 and 42, just like the N-word is 42 and 102. These numbers come together all the time. They use it ritualistically all the time, especially stories dealing with blacks, people of color. And going back to the record, right? If you notice what it says down here, I wish I could zoom in, but I think you guys can see it at home. It said that the music video for this song came out on September 7th, 2022. How about that? Again, that's the girl's birthday. So this song comes out on her birthday, Romantic Homicide. And if you read the lyrics to this song, it's really sick. He talks about how he kills his partner. He kills her. Notice the song also came out on July 20th. What is that? The 201st day of the year? Pop Smoke's birthday. Another rapper killed by the numbers. And again, her body found 201 days before David's birthday. Also, I found this interesting too. So, where is it? He was supposed to go on tour, and I think one of the tour dates that they canceled was for September 24th. And of course, that's the day leaving 98 days left in the year. So, he had a tour date, and that's also the day with 42 numerology. But he had a tour date for September 24th, which he canceled, as you guys heard in the news reporting. The day leaving 98 days left in the year. I mean, come on, be serious. He was about to perform Romantic Homicide on the day leaving 98 days left in the year. The number identifies his girlfriend, Celeste Rivas Hernandez, the girl who went missing for 521 days and 98th prime number, just for her body to be found on 9/8. And going back to her birthday being 9/7, of course, death is 97. The name David Burke, which is the singer's real name, his name is also 97, like her birthday. And like I said, her that music video for that song came out on 9/7, her birthday. Yeah, these are the lyrics. I mean, it's a really short song. It's like a minute and some change. But just look at the lyrics. Right? I'm scared. It feels like you don't care. Enlighten me, my dear. Why am I still here? I don't mean to be complacent with the decisions you made, but why? In the back of my mind, you died. I didn't even cry. Not even a single tear. And I'm sick of waiting patiently for someone that won't even arrive. In the back of my mind, I killed you, and I didn't even regret it. I can't believe I said it. Yeah, I killed you, and I didn't even regret it. And you guys heard what the news reporter said? He has a music video. I haven't seen the video yet. But he has a music video where he puts a body in the trunk of a car. I gotta verify that. I mean, that's news to me. I didn't know about that, but because I haven't watched the video. I don't want to watch the video. It's just for what? It's disturbing because the thing that makes me, that disturbs me is like, let's say for example that this did happen. Like, this stuff is sick because that's the part we can't confirm whether or not, these acts are really being carried out. Because, even though it could be fake and it could be real, but the point I'm trying to make in this video is that there's a deeper, there's another group of people behind it. These are not the decisions of the singer. He's not doing this because his heart is broken. These are rituals that they have to they have to do. But it reminds me a lot of the rapper YMW Melly, who's on trial right now. He put out the song "Murder on My Mind." And then 84 days later, after that song came out, his friends were murdered. The two members of Young Nigga World, which is his group. And notice Young Nigga World, it equals 84, right? His friends were killed 84 days after the song came out. And notice the 213, on February 13th, which is the anniversary of Tupac's All Eyes on Me album, that's when YMW Melly turned himself in. And just notice, Young Nigga World equals the same thing as drive-by shooting, just like how Tupac died in a drive-by shooting. If you guys been listening to the case, the YMW case, he claims that his friends were killed in a drive-by shooting. But notice this perfect gematria with drive-by shooting and Young Nigga World, which is the name of his group, is perfect in 3 out of the 4 ciphers. And again, he put out the song "Murder on My Mind." And then 84 days later, his 2 friends were murdered in a supposed drive-by shooting. But of course, the prosecutor is proving, or is trying to prove, that his friends were not killed in the drive-by shooting. That it was actually him who committed those murders. This reminds me a lot of that case. The guy puts out a song called "Romantic Homicide," and then his girlfriend is found dead in a vehicle that's registered to him. And then in the lyrics of the song, he talks about how he killed her. And he didn't even care. He didn't regret it. And it's a big 201 ritual, just like how the YMW case was a big 201 ritual. YMW Melly, he was born Jamel Maurice Demons. It's the same. Like I said, it's the same group of people doing all this stuff. Notice the name Jamel Maurice Demons equals 320, 193, right? Notice this, Roman Catholic Church. Keep in mind that they said that he's supposed to be killed his friends at 3:20 in the morning. Notice Roman Catholic Church is 193, 320, just like the name Jamel Maurice Demons, which is YMW's birthday. Man, yeah, but it's crazy. I mean, he puts out this song and then I gotta watch this. I gotta look at the video where they said that he put a body in the trunk. Puts a body in the trunk of a car. Because that's what the news reporter said. I don't know if it's true. Music video. He did. Also, so it's a song, "One More Dance." Watching this music video now is crazy. Okay, so he puts a body in the trunk of this car in the video in a song called "One More Dance." I mean, isn't this stuff is mockery? Stuff is, oh my God. I don't know how people don't catch on to this stuff. One More Dance. It's interesting that it equals 212. And 58 and 59, of course. Freemasonry 58 and 59. But that 212 stands out to me because what was it with the 212 that I seen earlier? What was it about the 212? Hold on. Notice that song also came out 251 days before his birthday, the 54th prime number. Jesuit orders 54. It was a 212 that really stood out to me earlier today when I was maybe I know what it was. I know what it was. His girl went missing 2024. Okay, let me see. What was 212 days after that? Oh man, it's gonna come to me. It just I don't know. I forgot what it was, man. But it was a 212. I was like, look at that. This happened 212 days from this event. 212 days. I forgot what it was though. Yeah, but the music. One more dance. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's what it was. Okay, so look at this. So 4/5 is the day that she disappeared, right? Oh yeah, okay, that's what it was. Her birthday is 9/7, right? She disappeared on 4/5/24, which was the 212th day of her age. Yeah. So for 9/7/23, that was the day that Celeste Rivas turned 12 years old. She turned 12 years old on 9/7/23. And then on 4/5/24, the 212th day of her age, she disappeared. Right? See that? She disappeared on 4/5/24. Her birthday is 9/7/2010. That's the day she was actually born. So she turned 12. Actually, she turned 13. Yeah, she turned 13. From her 13th birthday to the day she disappeared, it was a span of 212 days. And notice, One More Dance equals 212. And in the music video, One More Dance, David puts a body in the trunk of his car. I gotta watch this video. I haven't seen it. Like I said, I wasn't too familiar with this guy's song. The only reason I even know about this is because the news reporter said it. Man. What's going on, everybody? Yeah, Mockery with the 42 and 102, absolutely. There's also an unreleased song with her name in it, Celeste, and a new song comes out on every one of her birthdays. Oh, the song came out. So all those songs came out on her birthday, huh? Yeah, I know the music video came out on. The music video came out on her birthday. The Tesla. I wonder if this is all synced up with Elon Musk as well. £120. She's been missing over a year. What happened between then and now? Has she been dead since? Yeah, those are the other parts of the story that I don't know why people don't even ask themselves. Like, did it take the body 521 days to stink? Because supposedly the only reason they found it because of the smell. I mean, it should have started smelling way before that. Body starts to decompose, I think, within the month, the first month of the person being dead. I don't know why it took him 521 days. I mean, that's more further proof of how ritualistic this stuff is. Why did it take all of those days for them to find the body in that trunk? If her body was there since April 5th, 2024. Topsy's in the chat talking about he wants to debate. There's nothing to debate, Topsy. This is 2025. There's nothing to debate. There's nothing to debate. If you don't believe this, just go back to sleep. There's a reason you keep coming back to this channel. There's nothing to debate. If you think this 201 ritual is some type of coincidence, then you're just not supposed to be. I don't even know why you're even here. If you think any part of what I've shown is coincidental or this is, just magically it just happens to be this way. They find the body 201 days before the guy's birthday. He puts out the song "Romantic Homicide" on the 201st day of the year. Okay, sure. And then his song goes goes up 102 spots to the 40 to charting at 42. Really? Let me guess. You didn't make any money on Crawford becoming 42-0. You didn't make any money on that. Did you bet on Alvarez? I hope you didn't. You've been in this community for over 10 years. I know you should have never betted on Alvarez. So, it's not a debate here, my brother. Anyways, we'll close it out with my condolences to this young girl. Right now at the moment he hasn't been charged with anything. So, this is still a developing story. I'm curious to find out what happens. If he does get charged with murder. And how this all unfolds. That's what I'm saying. How the car was abandoned. How did nobody notice that small in 521 days? Let me see. How long does it take a body to begin to decompose? Yeah, it says here that it begins to decompose minutes of death. So, but maybe a better question would be, how long does it take a body to begin to smell bad? Oh, look, within 72 hours. From 24 to 72 hours. How did it go 521 days and nobody noticed anything? I think after 521 days, it shouldn't even smell anymore. It should be bones left over. All the flies and stuff. Should have ate the body already. Can you look at the Chinese actor that was thrown from a window? I did not hear about that. Thrown from a window. He died on September 11th. Yeah, I'll put up a post on YouTube, on Instagram. I'll look at it. From 6/15 to September 11th. His name is 38 like death, murder, killing, R.I.P. Yeah, I'll take a look at it. I'll put up a post on Instagram at Simple Truth Television. All right, you guys, take care and rest in peace to Celeste Rivas. Just in case there's family members watching this video and are worried and want to know more, this is more ritualistic sacrifices for the careers of these singers. They, the art that they put out, they also have to carry it out somehow, some way. I'm not sure the reason. I don't know the reason. But we've seen these type of things over and over again. I just explained another case with the rapper YMW Melly. He puts out this song, and then basically carries out what he says in that song. This guy pretty much did the same thing. Here he is putting a body in the trunk of a car, and then on September 8th, a body was found in a car that was registered to him. Not a coincidence. This stuff is all ritualistic. And the people behind it, they put their numbers behind it. The 201 crew. All right, you guys, take care and enjoy your weekend. Thank you for watching.